Here we have another live test review. This is the Stussy Air Force 1 in black. If you're unfamiliar with this series, this is where I share my personal thoughts on items I've owned for at least 1 year. Throughout the past year, these shoes have been worn a lot in different conditions: sun, rain, snow, etc. So let's see how well they've held up and if they're actually worth it. Let's start with the price. These originally released back in November 2020 and they retailed for £115. Since then, if we look at the aftermarket prices, the price for these ranges between £170 to £240 depending on your size. So when it comes to resale prices, this is definitely a slow burner. What caught my eye about these Stussy Air Force 1s was the upper material. The upper half of the shoe is made of this hemp material. Hemp is a natural plant fiber which comes from the stem of a plant. I had never owned a shoe made of hemp before, so I was interested to see how well the material was in person and how it would hold up as a sneaker. As you can see, hemp is a material that actually creases.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
I used to be anti-crease and tried my best to prevent any sort of creases with my shoes. So of course I was using things like crease protectors, stuffing my shoes with tissues when I'm not wearing them. But over time I realized that creases are just part of any sneaker journey and I just began to accept them. Can you relate? When it comes to the overall colouring of the sneaker, it's still black. However, when you come to the creases, the black has faded slightly, which comes from the material rubbing against each other. I was also a big fan of some of the details which came with the sneaker, such as a Stussy logo stitched on the toe box and a Stussy jewel on the heel tab. The rope-like laces match the hemp vibes. Personally, I found them to be a bit too long, so I shortened them using my shoelace hack, link in the description for that video. As far as midsole and outsoles go, no issues, just your general signs of wear when it comes to the fading of the Air Force 1 stars. Now for the inside of the sneaker, it's actually made of leather, which has made the wearing experience somewhat comfortable. As for the insole, it's okay, but nothing special, so I decided to add a comfort insole to better the experience. So, for the Stussy Air Force 1s, honestly they're a great sneaker, iconic silhouette, simple clean colorway, and as far as resale goes, reasonably priced. I'd say because prices are not ridiculously crazy, I would say go for them if you're wanting a nice black Air Force that's not your standard Air Force 1. I think these are more of an if you know you know type of sneaker, because from afar they can just look like any old black shoe. It's only when you get closer that's when you're able to appreciate the details and the different material used with this sneaker. But let me know your thoughts on the Stussy Air Force 1 and what are your thoughts on black Air Force 1s in general. Comment down below, as well as any other thoughts or questions. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and want to catch me on Instagram at edmundokpala. All support is appreciated. If you want to know how my off-white Jordan 5s held up after 1 year, then you might be interested in this video here. Thank you for checking out this video today, and I'll see you in the next one. As always, stay blessed.